Only thing is that I really don't think Mark Cuban is going to be walking in any neighborhood where you have a guy with a hoodie and guys with tattoo on bald heads. That's the only thing about, he lives in a kind of, he does live in a glass house and he shouldn't throw stones. Well, he was totally right about that. Because I guarantee you, there's not going to be much time when Mark Cuban is going to be meeting up to anyone with a hoodie and anyone with tattoos and a bald head. I doubt that very much. Very, very much. Time check. The time is approximately 9:15 p.m. We're going to go for a small break. And when we come back, there is more regarding Mark Cuban. We'll be right back.
The South Orange Maplewood Community Coalition on Race presents its first annual Cultural Heritage Festival on June 14, 2014 at the Maplewood Memorial Park from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come enjoy food, crafts, and merchandise from the Caribbean, USA, Mexico, Africa, Italy, India, Thailand, Greece, and many other countries. Delight in ethnic dancers and musicians. Partake in free cultural activities of all kinds, including belly dancing, story time, multicultural Zumba, Tai Chi, limbo, Israeli dancing, origami, face painting, just to name a few, and most of all, admission is free. Dance and sing to the tunes of ethnic performers and music from Britain, Hawaii, Africa, India, Ireland, Dixieland, Japan, and hip-hop. Celebrate the diversity of South Orange and Maplewood and have a fun day for all. Vendor and sponsorship spots are still available. Call 973-761-6116. That's 973-761-6116. Or email info@twotowns.org for more information. Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
For a lot of us, there is something we always wanted to thank our mother for, but never got around to saying. Now's the time. Thanks, Mom, for showing me that what others see, moms feel. For teaching me how to make cookies, and that Mom can be a tough cookie. Thanks for teaching me that life is a surprise party, and the invitations are in the mail. Thanks for reminding me that feelings are the facts of life, and laughing is sometimes the best way to cry. Thanks for kissing my forehead and telling me your kiss was a secret sign so only good things could ever happen to me. Mom, I think you're out of this world because I love you more than anything in this world, and I'm proud of you, and I'm surely proud to be your child. Thanks, Mom. You're the best. Dear Dad, all of us at some point has something we want to thank our father for but never get around to saying, so here are some things that need saying. Thanks for believing in me and for showing me that even when dads can't be strong, they can still be a source of strength. Thanks for reminding me that the stuff of life isn't stuff, and making a lot of money is different than living a rich life. Thanks for teaching me to be more and want less, to care more and take less, that I should plan to work but dare to dream, and never to confuse kindness with weakness. Thanks for reminding me that going slowly is sometimes a good way to pick up speed, that a great fisherman is someone who catches himself just in time, and that without faith, we don't have a prayer. Dad, I know I'll run out of words before I run out of things to say thanks for, so I just wanted you to know that I'm proud of you, and I love you, and your love has made all the difference in my life.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SoulMore Radio. That's facebook.com/SoulMore Radio. You can tweet us at SoulMore Radio. That's at SoulMore Radio. You can also send us your emails at soulmore.org@gmail.com. That's soulmore.org@gmail.com. So what does Mark Cuban and Donald Sterling have in common? And our good police commissioner out there in Massachusetts. They all made statements and then they had to take it back. Just released by the AP, Mark Cuban apologizes to Trayvon Martin family. Dallas owner Mark Cuban apologized Thursday to Trayvon Martin family over his choice of words in a videotaped interview in which he addressed bigotry and prejudice. Cuban even revealed some of his own prejudices in an interview with Inc. magazine and said he believes everyone has prejudices and bigotries on some level. But after his words, which came with the NBA still dealing with the fallout over a racist remark made by now banned Los Angeles Clippers owner Donald Sterling, creators stirring social media and other circles, Cuban took to Twitter to offer his apology. In hindsight, I should have used different examples, Cuban wrote. I didn't consider the Trayvon Martin family, and I apologize to them for that. Cuban also said he stands by the substance of his interview. Martin was the black Florida teen who was shot and killed by neighborhood watch volunteer George Zimmerman in February 2012. Martin was wearing a hooded sweatshirt, commonly called a hoodie, that night, and that particular piece of clothing became a rallying cry for those who demanded justice. Zimmerman was eventually acquitted. And it just goes to show you that with money comes power. And when you have that much money, you really don't think about the little man in the street. You are looking up from your 5-foot tower and looking down all the way into the sub-basement to a person, and you cannot resonate with those individuals. And Mark Cuban admitted it. He admitted it that he lives in a glass house. So I still didn't have a problem with the concept of what Mark Cuban was talking about. The concept that people are aspersions in you from the way that you look. You know, when I was in college, my college coach always told us, he says, if you don't run good, at least look good. So you could be the worst runner, but be the best looking worst runner. And it's always better when you're doing something as a person of color to be overdressed than underdressed. And it's important. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. You really don't. So people are going to judge you based on how you look. And that's just the way it is. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. We shouldn't be judgmental because we don't know what the person is on the inside. We don't know what type of person that person is. But you pass judgment. And in this atmosphere and in this climate, it just wasn't the right time for Mark Cuban to make those statements. But the guy's a millionaire. So, now, should the NBA punish Mark Cuban for his statements? And I can see Donald Sterling sitting back and waiting to see what is going to be done to Mark Cuban. I mean, even though there is no comparison between what Donald Sterling said and what Mark Cuban said, there's really no comparison. But Donald Sterling is going to make an issue out of it. He's going to make an issue of it because he's going to say, well, what is the difference? He just didn't identify the color of the individuals. Well, he did. He actually did. So, I mean, Adam Silver, boy, didn't give this guy no kind of, no sabbatical being the commissioner of the NBA. He didn't have any rest period. He didn't have like a work me in period. He jumped right into the fray. And right away, he's got to make big decisions. I don't think Mark Cuban should be fined. I don't think he should be penalized. I don't think he should be disciplined. Because he spoke the truth. And it's not racist either. He spoke the truth. That is the same thing many of us will do. Many of us will do it. And that doesn't mean to say because we are going to do that, we are racist in our behavior. And you know what it has a lot to do with as well? It has a lot to do with the visuals that you see on television. I mean, television and the movies and the way they portray people. I mean, think about it now. The Trayvon Martin incident came up and Trayvon Martin had a hoodie. Every time someone sees a kid, especially a black kid with a hoodie, they're thinking negative. They ain't thinking positive. They're not thinking they want to come and sing Kumbaya together. No, they're not. They're thinking maybe that person is a criminal. Or that person is going to try to do me something. And that's just the way it is. And that's just the way it is. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality of the climate that we are living in today. Hopefully, maybe one of these good days, maybe not in my lifetime, things are going to change for the better, but we got to wait and see. But to me, Mark Cuban put an issue on the table, that it's been an issue, it's real,